What's up, everybody? It's Laura, that RV girl, here at TRAVELAND RV, and behind me is the 2026 Grand Design Momentum 320G. Now, this fifth wheel toy hauler offers you two different garage sizes, 11 foot or 14-foot 6. We've got a wonderful sofa in the main living area, all the cozy comforts of home, a great front bedroom, and I mean, for the rest, we're just gonna have to get started. So let's check out the exterior and work our way in. All right, starting up front, we have the Kurt Rotaflex pin box. Now, you are going to have a pin weight of 2,300 pounds, so keep that in mind when you're weighing that to your payload capacity. Underneath here, we're going to find our undercap storage that we all know and love in a fifth wheel. So we've got ample storage space here for your inverter generator or any other battery setup that you need, and then we've got a bit of space just up above there as well. Super easy access, and of course, you've got a clip to hold that open as you're getting in and out. Now, length on this bad boy is 36'3", and we are standing tall at 13'6". Swooping over to the off-camp side, you'll notice we have two slides on this side. One is going to be up top here in your bedroom, and the other will be into the middle area, which will be your kitchen, which you'll see in a moment. Let's open up one of two of our propane tanks. So you're going to have ample propane storage, and then this storage here is going to be a full pass-through storage, which I'll show you that from the other side. So we'll leave this one open, and while it's open, I can show for you, you've got your electric leveling with auto level buttons, and this is where we're going to have our main utility center. So we've got the Nautilus water management system there, which is going to give you your hot and cold outdoor shower. We're going to have auxiliary and cable hookups here as well. You also have your city water fill, and we've got our levers for our gray and black tanks. Plus, within here as well, you'll notice that you have a standard outlet. So if you need to power up devices, you can do that from this side of the RV. Your shore power is here, and we've got our Fogati on-demand water heater here as well, and our furnace. So be wary of that, as it will get quite warm when you've got it fired up. This is that second slide there on this off-camp side for you to see. Again, that's going to be your kitchen on the inside. I am just cruising by our suspension system, which is the MoreRide CRE 3000. You have a 30-gallon fuel station here, and we've got the ladder here along the side for you to get up onto your roof and perform regular maintenance. Now, here along the back is going to be your ramp door, which is also going to convert into your exterior patio space. We are all locked up because the seasons are changing, and we've had some questionable weather lately. So don't worry, you're still gonna get a really nice look at that garage in there, and there's plenty going on in there, so just hang tight, bear with me. All right, let's make our way over to the campsite, where you're gonna have two powered patio awnings. One is going to be here in the back, and then the other is going to be in the front. One awning is 10 feet and the other is 18. Also, casually walking by your separate garage door entrance, so without having to ramp down, you can still get in and out of this space independently. Okay, now this is just a testament to our forklift drivers on the lot here, so kudos to them. This is that campsite slide here, and it's actually a great time for me to point out the fact that you've got the Rockford Fosgate sound system. So we've got marine grade speakers outside, we've got speakers inside. You can keep the party going no matter where you are. And that is going to bring us to the other side of our pass-through basement storage here. Now, you can get a little bit of a glimpse here as I left that other door open. You can probably, here, come with me. Maybe you can't yet. You can probably get a nice peek. You can see it now at what you're working with. So a nice big long hallway. You're also going to find you have inverter controls conveniently located on this section here. And you've also got your battery disconnect as well. Plus, on this side, speaking of keeping the party going with that Rockford Fosgate sound system, we've got cable input. You have a spray port. You've got a spray port for when things get messy, and we have a standard outlet here too. Okay, let's head up our aluminum entry steps. We've got two sets of these. Remember, one into the garage and one here into the main entry door. We've got our telescoping safety rail to keep us nice and sturdy. Now it's just time to get inside. Actually, I just realized we're not going to do that just yet, because I do want to show you that you have the Lippert screen defender here, which is a big deal. Do you know how easy it is to rip screens? I know you do. So just save yourself the headache. If you don't have this, you can actually aftermarket, but really nice thing, it's already here on your Momentum. Now, right across from your main entry door, you've got some cabinets here for storage. I'll bring you a little closer. We're so used to this little song and dance now, aren't we? So that you can actually see inside. We've got a great amount of storage up top in this cabinet here, and then just up above that, that cabinet door extends to cover up your main controls. So you're gonna have your slides, your awnings, your gen start. You can check your fuel capacity there, all of our lights, all that good stuff is right there. And then underneath the top cabinet, you'll find an additional cabinet there, so you can use that for coats, jackets, shoes, hats, you name it. TRAVELAND RV keys. You've got space to store it right when you come in off of the main entry door. Love that. Oh, and to drop it back down, actually, this cabinet down below extends farther to hide the fact that you have your fuses and breakers underneath this cabinet there. Now, working our way into the kitchen, this is where that off-camp slide is that I mentioned. So it's actually harboring your cooktop, microwave, and fridge. And then that other slide, they're actually semi-opposing to each other. So you've got a really great amount of walk-around space in here. It actually feels like a condo or an apartment. I really like this kind of secluded area for the kitchen, though you're still obviously very close to the action. Speaking of being close to the action, as we're gonna get into the kitchen, again, you must come with me. I mean, keep up, you guys. Okay, let's talk about what we got in the slide, since I kind of touched on that already. We have a 3-burner cooktop here. They've given you a window, which you still cannot see. So let's move you around. Check it out, you've got a window here, now you can see it. You've got your hood vent fan and light just above your 3 burners. You will have a glass cover, so if you want to use that as prep space or counter space when not in use, you can do that. Up above, we've got a microwave, perfect for those crispy pizza pops. And then down below, you've got an actual oven here. So when you want to get a little more baking and cooking done, you can do that. Definitely chocolate chip cookies for sure. And down below, oh wow, we've got a great size drawer here. That's gonna accommodate pots and pans for sure. And right next to that, also sharing the slide, is going to be your 15 cubic foot refrigerator with double doors up top. I love that. And we've got a nice big single drawer down below. Now you're gonna have the ice maker in here, and you'll have a tray up top as well as baskets down below, so you can keep all of your groceries nice and organized. Or, you know, separate the ice cream sandwiches from the fudgesicles. All right, now placing you back kind of at the mouth or opening of the kitchen, I can showcase for you all of the countertop space that you are given here. Now we have beautiful rounded edges here, which I appreciate, especially with little ones or just with hips, really. We have solid surface countertops here, just extending all the way around. This under cabinet area here, you know what it's got. Not only does it have the lighting for your upper cabinetry accent lighting, but it also has charging capability. So USB and USB-C, but most importantly for my coffee machine, you have a standard outlet underneath that cabinet. And since we're talking about this cabinet, let's take a peek at what we are working with. I think for this, I actually need to put you a little farther away. There you go. So you can really see how high that storage goes. And let me kind of flicker this. I hope you can see that on camera. Those are your accent lights just up above. Plus in this same area here, you've got a standard outlet in there as well. And these are gonna be all soft close doors and drawers, of course. Now you are gonna have to come back, but before we do that, I'm gonna let you stay right where you are so we can talk about your deep-seated stainless steel sink. It is a single basin sink. We've got the articulating faucet head, and if you wanna use this area for prep space, you'll be pleased to know you've got another set of outlets just on the end of this little countertop peninsula. Okay, now it's time for you to come back, but we're gonna do something a little different. I'm actually gonna put you on the floor so that you can actually see what we are working with in the back here. So we've got some cabinetry just underneath this countertop here. Now it's really gonna be more up in the top area there, but you still have ample storage. I'm gonna reopen this drawer underneath the oven just for you to get a second look, because why not? And then underneath your sink, we have your pull-out trash can, my favorite. And you've got a cabinet door that opens to the left-hand side of your trash bin. This one is pretty much wide open, except for you have a little bit of obstruction with the plumbing, but you've got a great amount of storage space there. And then rounding out the space, you always need some drawers. You've got 3 drawers working their way up to the countertop space. So you've got options for cutlery and utensils. And since you are just in the palm of my hand, I figured, let me show you what you're working with underneath the sink. So this is what I meant by the obstruction of some plumbing there, but you still have a great amount of space. And lastly, because everybody needs more storage, the more storage the merrier, up above your fridge, you've got an additional cabinet door there, which is the same width of the fridge and depth. So you've got a lot of space up there. And then to the back of the kitchen, you have a great size pantry here with multiple shelves. We've got pantry lighting, and up above that, you've got even more storage as well. Now that is definitely a snack hiding spot if I ever saw one. All right, shifting gears into our entertainment center. We're gonna save the garage for last. Directly across from our theater seats, you're gonna find your entertainment system. Now we have a 40-inch mounted TV here with some storage just below. Actually, that's a great amount of storage because below that, and that's even on the soft close, you have your electric fireplace keeping me nice and toasty today. You can play around with the flame colors, so you know, whatever suits your mood, floats your boat, do your thing. And I mean, the heat is what's really great because not only do you get a little bit of dry heat, which is always good in an RV, but it just helps offset the work of your furnace and, I mean, ambiance, you guys. It's all about the vibes. All right, to the left-hand side here of your entertainment system, you've got your Rockford Fosgate sound system controls, and right up above that, you're gonna notice we've got some cubby storage here and additional cabinets, which for these ones, I know you're gonna have to back up. So let's get you just right by the main entry door, okay? Look at all that. Whew, that's quite a bit of storage, hey? And even onto this side as well. Also, just a little note here, this cubby is a full pass-through if you didn't see that from that first look. All right, now this is your triple recliner. So I said theater seats, but I mean, they are just that much better when you get the recline on the middle seat here. I love that. It's all easy ripcord for the recline function. We can still push, oh yeah, to reach max recline. I'm gonna be gentle because it's boots weather now. But let's just go ahead and demonstrate all of these recliners since we can. On the ends, you're gonna find you have accent lighting there, and you've got a USB port within your cup holder. We have windows all around us in the slide here, which I love. Really nice height here in the slide box. And then last but not least, we got to check out this side too. I mean, this is an all-around great little cozy spot here, right in front of that TV there, so you can catch the game. I love it. And with the triple recliner, everybody's comfy. Now, before we head upstairs to check out the bathroom and the bedroom, I want to point out a couple other things for you. We've got the AC unit in here. You have a nice big skylight, so if you haven't noticed how bright it is in here, I mean, we've got some lighting on, of course, but really that light is just beaming down from the skylight up above. Pair that with the window that's just in that little cooktop nook over there, and you've just got light pouring in from all angles. It's quite lovely. Also, this right here is going to be your climate controls. Okay, we already talked about the storage we've got coming off of our main entry door and that Lippert screen defender, which by the way is a metal screen that goes over your standard screen. So it just helps protect against clumsy pets or, you know, maybe clumsy you, which I speak from experience. Okay, let's check out this bathroom. Now, I don't know if I've ever actually started off a tour with you in the shower already, but I'm kind of liking this flow. So here we are off of the main entry hallway. So just up those steps into our main bathroom. In the corner here, you'll find your porcelain foot flush toilet. I noticed it right away. We've got a hook for towels. Always look for that. You've got an additional, oh, where'd you go? No, you've got an additional cabinet. Now, do you remember how big those cabinets were off of the main entry door? We've kind of got that, but on the other side of our controls here, just up above the toilet. So great amount of linen storage there. Then we've got our vanity space. Stop it. Stop. We've got our vanity space here to the front. Now you've got countertop space that kind of spans the entire wall here. We're a little bit more shallow on this side, but honestly, it gives you space to bring along whatever else you may need. Maybe a washroom, trash bin. You've got a good amount of space right here, just next to the sink. You do also have storage underneath the sink. It is a little obstructed by some of the plumbing, but I mean, all around, you've got a good amount of space to work with, and the placement of this toilet gives you a good amount of space to get comfortable. Now, you have a standard outlet here, should you need to power up any tools, and I haven't even turned them on yet because it's so bright. We've got our light switch here as well, and your Fugatti on-demand water heater controls are along this wall. And of course, you've got the mirrored medicine cabinet. I'll open it for you from the other side because I think now is the time that we do a little tango and switch sides. Ah, there we go. Now I am standing inside the shower and I think I just shrunk. Can you tell? You probably can because it's recessed flooring here in the shower. So we're not losing any of that ceiling height here. In fact, we're actually gaining it because they've given you a skylight. So plenty of space here. I'm 5'2", but check it out. My boots always have a heel, so tons of space in here. We've got fiberglass surround. You have a nice size shower head. That will do the trick, and they've even given you the little soap dish, and we've got dedicated caddies for soaps and shampoos. Plus, you do have kind of little nooks in the sides too, so if you want to put your shampoo and conditioner bottle there, you can. And it's a glass closing shower door. Now I said I would, so take a look. Wow, look at that medicine cabinet. Mind-blowing, right? Also, we've got ducting off of the AC in here, and you've got a roof vent fan. All right, enough of the washroom. Take it all in. Okay, now this bedroom has a ton of space. Like, I know my face went a little funny when I said a ton, but like, check it out. We've got a great amount of space to the foot of the bed. This is very mobility friendly, having this amount of space up in the front there to kind of move about. You have your back location for a TV right at the foot of the bed, so you'll be in prime TV watching position. You've got another AC in here, of course, with ducting as well. And then that slide we saw on the exterior off-camp side that I said was in the bedroom is not your bed slide, it's your wardrobe slide. So we've got plenty of storage space for clothes. This is gonna definitely be a his and hers, as we've got a hanging rod here, mirrored cabinet door fronts, 2 drawers down below. Great size on those drawers. And let's just confirm, yep, like I suspected, another hanging rod here. So perfect his and hers wardrobe. And both are gonna have 2 drawers down below. We're gonna have night tables on both sides. I mean, this is a really lovely fifth wheel bedroom. It feels so open. We've got great height in here. We've got plenty of space to walk around that bed slide and that foot of the bed there. That area just in front of the bed is really something you gotta feel. It's really impressive. Now, your night tables are accompanied by a couple things. We've got cabinet doors on the front, so you have additional storage within this night table. And I mean, look how big these night tables are. So great amount of storage there. And then up above that, you're gonna find a standard outlet, USB and USB-C. And we don't even have any lights on in here. Look at these beautiful little night lights here. I love the accenting there. Great amount of surface area if you do need to bring along bigger devices like CPAP machines and have a place to comfortably rest them while you're resting. You have a curved padded headboard, which just makes this space feel so cozy. And up above that, we even have a little ledge kind of going along the top there. So you can even put books or rest your other devices up there too. And we've got additional lighting. So let's just come back to the foot of the bed here and get that lighting going. Okay, let's figure this out together, y'all. Those are your individual reading lights. Also, last but not least, up above that, we have some nice wide open shelving here for additional storage, and each side is going to have their own little modified to fit the space cabinet up above. Let me go open up this one. I want to be as thorough as I can for y'all. So we've got a tiered storage here. I mean, that's going to work for clothing or books or just, you know, whatever else you need to have with you. And whoa, you've got a massive underbed storage here. So we've got plenty of storage going on in this bedroom. I am just, you know what? I mean, it's a fifth wheel bedroom. I get it. We've seen all the different layouts, but this one, yeah, you just really got to come see it for yourself. Thoroughly impressed. I love that bedroom. Okay, and finally, let's check out your garage. Why, hello, fancy meeting you here. So this is that door just off of your living space. Remember when we were outside, I showed that you have your own independent entrance into this area as well. So if you do want to turn this into, say, a second bedroom or office space, completely independent from the rest of the coach, you can do that. Also, I mentioned when we were outside too, you can have an 11-foot or 14-foot 6 garage in this floor plan. This is going to be the 11-foot garage. Now, right up at the front here, we've got some things going on. Of course, they're gonna give you washer dryer prep because this is a toy hauler. You are gonna be out there adventuring, or at the very least, you might get a sticky s'more on your shirt and you're gonna need somewhere to wash up. And who wants to go to a campground laundromat? Not you, because you don't have to. Now, up here, you'll also find your second bathroom. Now, this is going to be a powder room. So you've got your porcelain foot flush toilet. We have an insane amount of headroom in here with a max air fan, and we've got a window. Plus, you'll find a mirror, a little bit of vanity space if you want to use this to get ready in the morning, your sink, and additional storage just underneath the sink as well. Now, I'm gonna back you up so I can open sesame. Okay, that wasn't really the word I should have used for that, but let there be light. Now, it is really neat what they've done in here because you have the lift suite with underbed lighting here, or underbed can lighting, I think it's called. And what that does is provide you with just as much light as you would be receiving should you have the bed system down. Because normally, think about it, you've got your lights up on the roof, you've got your bed, it heads up there, and then you're losing all of that light. Yes, we've got massive windows on either side. Your toy hauler also has that ramp door that's gonna open up and give you a full outdoor patio, but do you see the difference that it makes having that underbed lighting? It's a huge difference. Again, something you're just gonna have to come and experience for yourself. But before we get into that system, let's talk about what we've got up above me here, which is a single loft. You're going to, of course, have a ladder to get up into this loft. But we also have something that's equally as important, and that is a backed area for a TV. Because if that does not complete the ultimate outdoor entertaining space, I don't know what does. Catching the game from your patio with a nice cold Coca-Cola in hand. I only say that, to be honest, because that's actually my pop of choice. That's my vice, just a little sip. Anyways, we're about lunchtime here, so that's where my brain's going. Okay, let's swoop you around. And actually, before I get into the back area here of the garage, I want to talk about what's on this wall here. So we do have some components here. So your porch lighting, your patio lighting, your awning switches are going to be in here. And then we've got our Euro loft switch here as well. So you've got a key here to ensure it's in its locked or unlocked position, whether you're traveling or using the bed system. And then it's super easy and simple. I will demonstrate it for you, don't worry. Also, right up above there, we're backed and prepped for a backup camera, so that's gonna make it nice and easy, give you peace of mind when you're getting your toys in and out. Now, back into this garage space. We have plenty of tie downs all around us here, and we've got the little flip down pet dishes here too. This couch seating bench system is amazing. I'm going to put up some photos of different options of what you can do with it. We've got two demonstrated here, one being this desk or bar top seating area. Can you believe that this is also this? So you can also have it in a couch seating area. There's enough components in here for you to actually kick it out and give you a table. You can also fully open that up to be a bed. Like I said, the photos should show it to you all. It's really amazing, and you can just do whatever you want with it. The options are endless, and it gives you additional sleeping. So you've got 3 different sleeping options in this garage alone, and then couple that with your bedroom up there, and I mean, you are set to go. Okay, let me bring this bed down for you lastly to round out this tour, and then we'll wrap it up. So I'm gonna pop over here to our little Euro loft system and see if I can stand in a position where you can still see it. Look at that. I love how fast that comes down. Now, when that comes down, it's going to reveal you've got some speakers in here as well. We also have ducting off of your AC, and you've got a max air fan. Now, you will have a ladder to get up here as well as up into that single loft, but I just had to make my way up here because I just wanted you to see what you're working with. I do love the height on this bed here, and it's super cool for 2026. I don't know how much you can see of it, but they've got their little Grand Design logo into the mattress. It's pretty cute. And let's actually see if I can. Can I reach you? Now, I was fortunate enough to grab you off of the tripod so I could bring you up here with me because I figure you deserve a better look at that single loft up there. So let me flip you around and give you a little peek of that and your backed area for the TV. All right, I figured I had this view, and I mean sharing is caring, so you deserve to get a little view yourself. There's your backed area for the TV with your standard outlet. As you can see, watch this. I'm just gonna bring you all the way back with me. There is your max air fan, and we've got some Rockford Fosgate speakers in here, ducting off of the AC, and voila! There's the logo on the mattress. You can see you've got a great amount of space up there for anyone who needs to bunk, as you've got ducting off of your AC, so they'll be nice and comfy. You've got lighting up there, or you can use that for storage. And while you're in the palm of my hand, let's just give you a nice little look there at the controls and your washer dryer prep. All right, it's time to get off this bed and get this back up to where it belongs. You know what? Compared to some of the other electric lifts, the speed going back up, not too bad. I'll take it. There we go. I'll meet you in the living room. All right, y'all, this unit is here right now at TRAVELAND RV in Langley. So if you want to get hitched up, head to my description. I'll leave a link so you can get talking to our TRAVELAND RV team and they'll get you hitched up. Don't worry if you don't get this one. There's more where that came from. Don't forget to subscribe because I'm putting out a new video every single day. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. This has been my tour on the 2026 Grand Design Momentum 320G. Until next time, safe travels, everybody. Happy camping.